Welcome to Madison College's Liberal Arts Transfer, or LAT program, advising and registration session for external transfers to transfer to bachelor degree institutions. Today's goals are to understand the transfer process and how to use the LAT program to line up with transfer requirements. LAT program pre-majors and degree progress explanation or review, course selection, and next steps. How does transferring work? Transferring is about meeting requirements for admission into the institution you want to go to. Every institution has their own requirements for admission, and it is important to know what those requirements are in order to start working toward that goal as soon as possible. At most institutions, you qualify as a transfer student with as little as 12 completed or in progress transferable credits and a 2.0 GPA and above. Some examples are UW-Madison, 24 transferable credits and a 3.0 GPA. UW-Milwaukee, 12 to 15 credits and a 2.0 GPA. UW-La Crosse, 18 credits and a 2.25 GPA. Edgewood College, 12 credits and a 2.0 GPA. UW-Whitewater, 12 credits and a 2.0 GPA. This is how early you can transfer to a bachelor degree institution if you are looking to transfer sooner than later. All institutions are looking for very similar coursework under a student's record that is commonly known as general education requirements. These include English, math, social studies, science, humanities, ethnic or diversity studies, etc. Within these categories or areas, there will be required courses to take for specific majors in specific areas, but for some, it is as simple as just taking any class that can meet any of those gen ed categories overall. For example, for nursing majors, it is required to take chemistry, anatomy, physiology, microbiology, etc., which are all sciences. You also need to take psychology and sociology, which are social studies, but for some of the other areas, there are no specific classes to take, and it is up to you to decide what to take. Ideally, classes to take would have relevance to the overall major or occupation, or an area of interest to you. The LAT program can help you meet your transfer goals by taking courses in all these categories or gen eds that are required for admission by bachelor degree institutions. The goal is to line up classes within your degree progress for your selected LAT pre-major with the courses that you need for admission into your school of choice and/or specific major. This degree progress refers to the completion of the requirements for the LAT degree itself. Yes, you can complete and earn an associate's degree in either arts or sciences while working on your transfer requirements. The completion of the degree is not a requirement to transfer, and it is ultimately your decision to decide to transfer prior or after completing your degree at Madison College. Certain institutions do give certain benefits when students complete our LAT associate's degree, like priority of admission or guaranteed admission, meeting gen eds either completely or mostly, access to certain classes that may require junior status, etc. What if you do not know where you want to transfer to and you're not sure on what to major in? In this case, the best thing to do is to take classes within your degree progress in as many areas as possible, as that is what makes a student a well-rounded candidate for transfer admission, and that is exactly what the curriculum within any LAT pre-major is intended to have you do. Remember that your LAT degree progress curriculum is based on the associate's degree completion, which does not fully equal meeting all transfer admission requirements for your intended institution. Let's now look at the LAT pre-major options. Liberal arts transfer pre-majors. Here are the 7 pre-majors available within the liberal arts transfer program. You can switch within any of these pre-majors to line up with your academic goals by simply filling out a form. Course selection. It is important to let us know if you have a test score like the ACT or AccuPlacer or an AP test score, or any transfer credit that is not already on file with Madison College. These can affect what you register for today, so please connect with us as soon as possible. If you have any unofficial or official documentation regarding these items, please be prepared to share those with us. Remember, when you are selecting courses, it is important to consider our program requirements here at Madison College. which you can view in your degree progress report, as well as your intended transfer institution, admission, and program requirements. Taking the above into account, we recommend that new students take a math and English course first semester. The courses you take in each of those areas will be based on either placement or transfer credit. The additional 2 to 3 classes could include college success, humanities, social sciences, biological or physical sciences, ethnic studies, or world languages. If appropriate, some examples of humanities include art history, intro to film, history of pop rock music, intro to philosophy, or ethics and medicine. Some examples of social sciences include anthropology of myth, magic, and religion, microeconomics, intro to American government, marriage and family, and intro to psychology. Biological and physical sciences would include biology courses like botany, anatomy and physiology, or environmental issues, and physical science courses like physics, earth science, and chemistry. Lastly, ethnic studies courses cover a wide variety of areas that focus on studying various cultures. Examples include cultural anthropology and human diversity, U.S. Latino literature, African American history, and race and ethnicity in the U.S. If you're looking to be a full-time student, take at least 12 credits. To be eligible for financial aid, 6 credits is the minimum required, which is considered half-time status. There is no time frame that you are required to complete our degree by or transfer by, so consider your other commitments when deciding how many credits to take. Reading your degree progress. How to read your degree progress PDF. Remember that this is not your transfer map, but instead the requirements for the associate's degree completion. Here's a sample of the degree progress report. Here you will find your program information. This example shows the liberal arts with a major and math pre-major. This first section will show that it is a 6-credit total program. 0 credits are used. Start enrolling in classes, complete classes, or have transfer credit, this number will change. Each section has an area of credits or units required, used and needed, with a list of courses available that can fulfill area. If you plan to complete our degree, please make sure you review all requirements, not just credit amount. You will be able to review this further with your assigned advisor at future advising appointments. Next steps. Now that we have focused on the things that will help you get ready for your first semester, know that there are important next steps to complete as well. These include meeting with your assigned liberal arts transfer academic advisor. Make sure if you are interested in transferring to UW-Madison that you discuss our transfer contract, which guarantees admission as long as you meet the contract and eligibility requirements. You also want to connect with the faculty advisors from your specific pre-major, as they are the subject matter experts and can help you understand your intended career or program better. It is also important to take note of the transfer events and workshops that we offer, such as the transfer fair and the other transfer resources that we provide. You can find out great information on these through the transfer services page on our website. Next, if you are undecided on a career or program, start exploring different careers and talking with experts in the field that you are interested in. You can also meet with a career advisor from our Career and Employment Center to focus on career exploration or attend one of our career planning workshops. Start to also research any transfer institution that you are considering to not only see if they would be a good fit, but to also understand their admission and program requirements. Becoming familiar with the Transferology website is also going to be important, as this will provide information on how courses transfer. That way, once you find out what the admission or program requirements are for your intended transfer institution, then you can use Transferology to see what courses for Madison College match. Lastly, connect with advisors from the transfer institutions that you are interested in. They are experts regarding those college requirements and transfer processes. So it is important to connect and ask questions to make sure that you are on the right track. Now you are ready to enroll in courses. Go to www.madisoncollege.edu and start by clicking on Current Students in the upper right. Then click on My Madison College. When you log into your My Madison College account, you will see a series of tiles. Today we will be using the Classes tile. The rest of the tiles provide other important information like finding your tuition balance and financial aid into the My Finances tile, and schedule an appointment with your academic advisor through the Navigate tile. Click on Search and Enroll and select Spring 2022 for the term. When picking classes, be sure to consider the days and times, campus location, and method of instruction for each class. Classes can be in person, online live, accelerated, hybrid, or telepresence. Some other considerations when selecting classes include the number of credits for each class, the number of seats available, the travel time between classes. Also, please note that classes cannot overlap. Thank you. We are so glad that you have chosen Madison College.